Hi, I'm Elizabeth Harris.
And I'm Eli Leyo. We have third group member Kristen, who will be helping us with the presentation, and she will add it in later.
We are happy to be here today to present our group presentation for Accounting 202. Our group decided to do our project on two insurance and financial companies. We chose Northwestern Mutual and Prudential Financial Incorporated. We were first interested in Northwestern Mutual and then chose Prudential from the many other companies in the industry. So we'll start with an executive summary of Prudential. Prudential began providing life insurance in 1875. They were the first insurance provider to make life insurance available to the working class. Today, they continue to provide life insurance products for everyone, as well as financial services, including retirement and investing products and group life insurance policies. Prudential services are geared towards helping their clients reach financial security, and they have $1.1 trillion in assets under management and $3.1 trillion in insurances held worldwide. The American Council of Life Insurers ranked the 25 largest life insurance groups, and they listed Prudential as the largest life insurer with $13 billion for total life insurance premiums in 2013. Their current slogan is "Bring Your Challenges," and their longtime corporate icon has been the Rock of Gibraltar, which represents strength, stability, expertise, and innovation. Prudential's average total assets are nearly $291 billion, and they are publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange since 2001. Current market price per share is $81.83 with 454 million shares outstanding.
Our second company is Northwestern Mutual. Northwestern Mutual is a financial services organization founded in March 2, 1857. To this day, they still hold their founding values of being a company that aspired to be more safe than large, first in benefits to its policy owners rather than size, and lastly value quality over quantity, therefore calling itself the Quiet Company. Northwestern Mutual offers a variety of insurance services geared towards helping its clients reach financial security. With $78 billion assets under management, they are flexible in terms of serving their clients' needs as well as achieving the desired security. Northwestern Mutual is the largest direct provider of individual life insurance, ranking first in market share. The company has received the highest financial strength ratings given to life insurers, receiving A++, AAA, AA+, by a variety of rating agencies mentioned in our report. Due to its powerful position in the industry and its continuing development, Northwestern Mutual has stated that its future goals are mainly to build onto its achievements and increase their financial services.
About the gross profit percentage, we can easily find that there is a big difference between Northwestern Mutual and Prudential. It tells us the Northwestern Mutual's profitability of each net sales dollar about the cost of goods sold is better than Prudential's. Northwestern Mutual wins in this part. And for the next part, asset turnover ratios. We also can see the asset turnover ratio, which means how well a company is using its asset to generate sales revenue. We can find Northwestern's mutual asset turnover ratio is bigger than Prudential's. So Northwestern Mutual is better at using its asset to earn money. Northwestern Mutual wins, of course. In the next ratio, profit margin ratio. We don't even need to think which one is better. As long as the profit margin ratio of Prudential is negative, which shows the percentage of the net sales dollar earned as net income. In other words, Prudential had a loss during 2013. Certainly, we don't want to reduce our money. Therefore, Northwestern Mutual wins all of the three ratios. About the three ratios related to asset, we can see as profit margin ratio, rate of return on total asset is negative of Prudential. That shows Prudential was not successful in using assets to earn a profit. However, Northwestern Mutual Northwestern Mutual is better than this part. For next ratio is current ratio. Easy to say. Even Prudential is better than it was, but the difference is still so big. It tells us Northwestern Mutual is more competent than Prudential to pay its current liabilities with its current asset. Northwestern Mutual is better. And for the last ratio, working capital, it tells us the liability to meet its short-term obligation with its current asset. As the picture, we can see even Northwestern Mutual is decreased in 2012 to 2013 years, and Prudential is increased during the same time. Northwestern Mutual is still much better than Prudential to pay its short-term obligations. Northwestern Mutual is better. Okay, and for the debt ratios, the first ratio is debt ratio, which is the proportion of the asset financed with debt. Since the three ratios are smaller as better, we can easily to find Northwestern Mutual is better than Prudential at the proportion of asset financed with debt. Northwestern Mutual is better. Then the debt to equity ratio also shows that Northwestern Mutual is better in the proportion of total liability relative to total equity than Prudential. Even though the Prudential's trend is better than Northwestern Mutual's, Northwestern Mutual is better. The last one is cash ratio, and the same thing is above. The trend shows Prudential is better, but the more important is right now. Northwestern Mutual has the better liability to pay current liability from cash to and cash equivalents. So Northwestern Mutual is better. Northwestern Mutual's investing activities in bonds and mortgage loans result in a loss. Financing activities results were mixed. We don't agree with this except the net disposed on disposed type contracts and other insurance liabilities because they are all loss. Prudential's investing in bonds and mortgage loans result in a gain, so we agree with this investing. Borrowed fund result in a loss. However, we agree with the another item.
Prudential is committed to the 3 Ps: people, planet, and profit. We've already talked about profit, so let's take a look at their efforts towards the other 2 pillars of sustainability. After the earthquake and tsunami in Japan in 2011, Prudential has been working to help rebuild Tohoku, Japan, which was completely devastated. They have committed $6 million to support relief, recovery, and rebuilding in the aftermath of the disaster. And as part of that program, they have contributed $1 million to Tohoku University's disaster recovery program to empower entrepreneurs in leading the city's economic recovery. Being a leader in the financial services industry allows Prudential to invest their money as well as their clients' money in sectors that are important, such as the renewable energy markets, with an emphasis on wind and solar energy. As you can see, investments in the energy sector represent 68% of their infrastructure investments, 41% going towards wind, and 32% towards solar. By investing in renewable energy sources, Prudential is helping to find solutions for long-term sustainable energy.
One of Northwestern's main philanthropies is its childhood cancer program. This program is dedicated to accelerating the search for cures for cancer and supporting families going through this disease. Their nonprofit partners are Alex's Lemonade Stand and Starlight Children's Foundation. Since the foundation of this program, they have donated more than $6 million, funded more than 41,000 hours of research, and helped more than 3,000 children and families. The efforts of this cause seems genuine because they have even taken early steps to build a strong foundation to research about the cause. they have offered an award of $800,000 through their ALSF Young Investigators Project in order to inspire young bright minds into medicine that will hopefully lead to a future cure of the disease.
Recently, many companies are paying increasing attention to the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender LGBT market. But with Prudential and Northwestern, it's not only an effort to gain higher revenues from a broader and more diverse client base. The Human Rights Campaign publishes a corporate equality index each year, and both of our companies were ranked 100 out of 100 for 2015 for their efforts at inclusion in the LGBT community. Though this information is promising, it doesn't help set anyone apart, but this would be an added reason to consider investing in either Prudential or Northwestern Mutual. Other items of interest to our group were internship programs and international hiring practices. The Prudential Foundation runs a Global Citizens program in which they give international business students the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. to study and live for a semester. The program focuses on giving real-world experience to these lucky students and teaches them how government affects business decisions. We give Prudential a gold star for this program. Unfortunately, we found an outstanding lawsuit pending against Northwestern Mutual claiming unfair hiring practices for international workers, even those with authorization to work in the United States. We took note of this pending lawsuit, but would not necessarily decide against investing money in Northwestern without further evidence of an ongoing problem in this area.
Next, we're going to talk about current events. Let's start with Northwestern Mutual. Earlier, I've mentioned that one of Northwestern Mutual's future goals was to increase its financial insurance services. Therefore, February of this year, Northwestern Mutual has announced that in order to meet the growing demand for U.S. financial planning, that it has decided to recruit 2,000 full-time financial representatives and more than 3,000 college interns nationwide. From this graph over here, it shows that from 2006 to 2012, there is a steady increase of interns coming into Northwestern Mutual. Northwestern Mutual is aware that 2/3 of Americans don't have financial advisors. The company also prides itself of being amongst America's top 10 companies that provide the best interns and professional training. Therefore, they saw this opportunity to not only help the financial future of Americans, but also to live up to its intern reputation. Next, we'll talk about current events for Prudential Life Insurance. Early March of 2015, Prudential Financial has announced that they, along with RBH Group, Goldman Sachs, and Urban Investment Group, has partnered with Newark City officials and New Jersey Economic Development Authority to build a $30 million renovation that will turn an old industrial site into a vertical urban farm. This will serve as the new headquarters of Aero Farms, a company that grows plants in indoor urban facilities. This project will bring about many benefits. Not only would it be beneficial for the companies that are expecting to engender some profits, it would also open up new job opportunities and new works, as well as promoting healthy eating and a healthy lifestyle.
Our complete analysis of these two companies resulted in a tie for non-financial factors, and so we must turn to the numbers for financial decisions on which company to invest in.
Okay, and at those chart above, we conclude that Northwestern Mutual is much better than Prudential now. Even though Prudential's trend improve year over year, if we want to choose one company to buy its stocks, we will choose Northwestern Mutual for sure. And of course, we will be rich. Thanks for your listening.